let's get this shit started. We'll be reporting for duty. I don't know what I'm doing today during the stream. I'm gonna try to level Druid here. But if I can't get a group in the bandits, then, I don't know, maybe I'll switch to monk for a little while. Level that up, I don't know. It's going on almost 4 p.m. my time. I got a kind of a late start today because I woke up really early. Spent a couple hours doing stuff and then went back to sleep. And then woke up around 1 my time. So I've really only been up for about 3 hours. I spent that time shopping. And then I made myself some biscuits and some bacon. So I'm ready to go. It's a strange day when you're eating breakfast at 2 p.m. But biscuits and bacon is the way to go. I feel like that gives me an experience boost. I'm like full of grease and butter. That's got to be good for me, right? I took the advice of one of my viewers and I binded Forge to my movement keys. Good idea. I've done that with Sense Heading in the past, and I even considered doing it with Forge. I just didn't for some reason. I thought about it, but when it was recommended to me, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I don't have to click it anymore. But now I feel like I should be doing something. Like, normally I'm running like endlessly like this, trying to get to a destination, and I'm clicking Forge every now and then. Now I don't even have to click. I'm like, well, now what? What do I do with my hands? Last night we played my magician with friends. We have a pet glass group. One of them's an enchanter, one of them's a necro, and then it's 2 of us that are magicians, and we use different pets. So it's 4 in a group and then 4 pets. So that was fun. It's nice to just wreck it with a whole bunch of pets. It creates a little bit of chaos, especially since in Classic you don't have as fine control over your pets. You can basically tell them to attack and back off, and that's it. Maybe a few other things, report health and all that stuff, go away. But you don't have the fine control you do later on. This guy knows what I'm talking about. He agrees with me, he just doesn't know it yet. Just I gotta click Forge when I'm auto running because I'm not pressing the movement key. I'm just letting my character auto run. Get freaking fishing grubs. We're not starting a day with fishing grubs. You better give me something better than that. I played off stream on this character for a bit yesterday. 2 different groups, very good groups, enjoyable people, bandit groups. It was hard for me to stream while doing it because I was like doing laundry and running away and stuff like that while I was in the groups. And it was hit or miss whether or not, like, I had to leave both groups after only like an hour or 2 being in there because I just had so much stuff I had to do. But today, I don't think I have anything for several hours, so I took care of everything I could this morning. I've got to be hitting the group soon. I mean, yeah, that's it over there. I don't even know if they have any availabilities. Any vacancies. I would like to get the one up on the hill here. It's the only one I haven't done. I've done the group way east of here, and I've done this one. This is the big one, though, up here on the mountain. That's what I'd like to have. That's where he's headed. Looks like. He might just be headed to north. I could go to North Corona and just hunt wisp and stuff. That wouldn't be so bad, but we're kind of in need of money. I went from having 5 plat to 57 just being in the bandit group. And I sure hope there's a group up here, otherwise a bandit's gonna chop me in the face. But we have a spell level coming up at 14 where we need just about everything. Is there... oh, whew. What we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... so maybe it's a full group. It looks like it might be 6 people. I want to say I've grouped with one of these people before. Yeah, there's 6 here, so they don't need little old me. Shit. He's thinking the same thing. Wow. It's a weekend. There's a lot of people on. I could shout like they're doing, out of character, I mean. Not shout. But no one ever answers me. Literally no one ever says, hey, yeah, we got this or we got that. I think it happened once to me in Butcher where someone's like, come here. And I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. But for the most part, it goes ignored, even if they need someone. But if I show up and I put my little pouty halfling face on, usually I'll get, if I'm right in front of them asking them, hey, you guys have an opening? And I can count that there's less than 6 there, they'll usually invite me. I think this guy's got this whole camp just himself, huh? I'm confused. Is that what's happening here? I don't want no damn pebble stone. Maybe it's these two have different camps. Is he taking on this whole thing? So then I have the choice, do I run to that camp way down that way, or do I hang out around here and see if someone leaves? I think I'm going to look up here again and then make my decision. Down here, I'm not sure, there's no real group. There's 2 people, and I can maybe ask one of them if they want a partner, but I don't know. I'd rather have a group, I think. We're almost level 11. I can't believe I logged out that close to 11 yesterday. Ooh, that was a mistake. Not even mine. I don't want this attention. Oh yeah, those half elves, man. Those are some pretty radical spellcasters there. Is this 5? No, it's 6 people. I'm gonna ask them. Do you guys have a waiting list? I'm not super concerned with being put on a list or anything. It's just my way of letting them know that I'm interested should someone be leaving soon. I have this fan on me because I'm kind of overheated. It's kind of a chilly day here, but I spent so much time in front of the stove and oven, or well, not really a stove, but stove top area and stuff, making the biscuits and the bacon and everything, and I'm a little hot, so I have this fan on me. And you can't hear it. Luckily, you guys can't hear it, but it rattles and it aggravates me, and I need to walk over and punch it every now and then. You know, that percussive maintenance makes it stop. I don't know. I'm glad it doesn't get picked up on stream though, but I don't like the rattling at all. It's rare to have someone answer you even when you're in person though. These damn chats don't line up perfectly. That bothers me. Whatevers. I'm not going to sit here super long. Just a little bit. So they have at least two mages and a two mages, an enchanter, and a necro in this group. That's very interesting. It's kind of what we were doing last night, just on the lower level scale. I didn't even bother to see what level these people are. A wide range of levels here. I guess I'll head to the other group in a second. These people didn't even bother to answer. That's why I thought it was kind of funny yesterday when I walked up and asked someone, and he was kind enough to answer me. And then he said, as almost he was reading my thoughts, you know? He was like, yeah, I like to answer people because I think it's helpful. Or he said something along those lines. And I was like, I totally agree. Because he must have experienced this too, where you can walk right up to people and say, hey, how about this? And no one will talk to you. This is my bandit. It's far enough away from your camp. Ugh. Ah. You reach a point with casters and priests and stuff, and I think I'm getting there, where fighting doesn't matter anymore. Like, you're not good at it at all. Like the early levels, 10 and below. You just have to cast over and over. And I haven't made that transition yet. Oh my god, I fizzled 4 times. 4 fizzles in a row. We're just gonna cast. I'm not chasing this thing all the way up the hill. I was hoping for bronze or a sash. That would have been nice. Alright, let's keep running and hope nothing kills me. Get to the road over here. Yeah, at 14, man. We get so many good things at level 14. That's when Spirit of the Wolf comes in. That's another thing about the people that don't bother to even answer you when you ask something. They'll be the first ones lined up for Spirit of Wolf. And I'll give it to them too, because I probably won't remember them, but also, you know, I try to be helpful. I just wish that they, you could tell this is a topic I'm peeved about, but I wish they would just say, oh no, we don't need anyone or something like that. I'd be cool with that. I'd be like, okay, thanks, and walk off. Trap between zone lines. That's very interesting. I'm a friend that crashes between zone lines every day. I have a feeling there's going to be a decent camp here at this group too, though. It's a Sunday, and people are either out running errands or they're playing their favorite game. Well, gamers anyway. Don't remember. No, that's not it. It's actually tents I'm looking for. Shh, we don't talk about that place. should be almost at camp. And the good thing about this one being so far out, is that should it be taken or something, we're not that far from just continuing on to North Carolina and taking things there for a little while. I'd still want to return to a bandit group just because I need the money for those level 14 spells, which I think are getting up to like 10 plat each or something. Right now, I can't afford all my spells, even though it's only 3 levels away. So I don't, I'll have time to prepare. But yeah, priority-wise, I want a bandit group, but if I can't get one, I will, I'll be fine in the meantime for North Carolina and then return here at some point and try again. Stay in the Carolinas probably till level 14, 15 or so. Then move on. Let's see, we got 2 here. You guys have room for a shorty like me? And see, when they're fighting, I don't expect them at all to invite me or chat with me because they're in the middle of something. He came and looked at me. Oh, he waved. I didn't even see that. Oh, I apologize. Let's see what they are. We got 12 Druid. That's cool. And 11 Warrior. That's not bad at all. Sup, failers. You best watch out. His comrades will avenge his death. Right now, they're talking amongst themselves. Should we invite him? Do we need someone? Howdy, VG. Jeez, I can't type at all. Nice looking armor you have. Yeah, I have to wear it so I don't lure the ladies with what's underneath. They're just doing. I can respect that. I'm glad they told me. Let's see. How you been, VG? I'm desperately trying to get a group. Wait, did they just invite me? Huh? Change of heart? Maybe they liked my humor. I don't know. Got about 30 minutes left. All right. Cool. 8. I mean, that's quite an achievement for this game, where every level is like a struggle to gain. It looked like they were doing great until I got here. Now they're both trying not to die. Oop. No mana. I should have come to the group with more mana. Are you still, you were in Kanos area, right? Or, shit, I forget which area I was in when I talked to you. Was it Freeport or Kanos? I think it was Kanos, yeah. You still hanging around there? You probably in, Hills or, Blackborough or something? Yeah, that's pretty good. And then at 9, you can come out here for bandits, maybe. Like I'm doing. You won't get a ton of experience from here. But, you get a lot of money. Because these bandits drop, sashes that you turn in Kinos for, money, experience, and, bronze weapons. And then these bandits drop bronze weapons. And bronze weapons can sell, their lowest sells for 5 gold and the highest sells for 6 plat, with the average being about 2 or 3 plat. And yeah, no fangs are great too. I haven't had any luck doing Blackborough on this character. Every time I go there, every group's full and everything. Roll on bronze if any drop. Gotcha. It's pretty standard. I haven't had to roll on bronze before. Usually it's the person's loot. Where's my man at? Usually it's the person's loot until they get a sash that includes bronze and anything else, and then they swap out. Man, Bravo. Should he really be the one pulling? Thanks for the follow, VG. I appreciate it. I'm happy that, really happy actually, that people enjoy watching EverQuest and Project 99. I didn't think I would have anyone really watching it. I guess because Green Server launched, though. It's got some excitement to it. But usually I hop games a lot. I'll play like whatever looks interesting, has a good story or good gameplay, new stuff. But then, you know, I'm also... I have a long history of playing EverQuest like every chance I get. So it's nice that I get to play this, but people still want to see it. Gets more exciting when I get higher up there in level too. Still guard. I never know. I always look and I see a name that's familiar, but I don't know if it's a person I've seen before or not. Like on a different server or what. I play a couple of times a year for several. Yeah, I played classic live version, back in 99, probably through 2001, 2002. Um, and then, it changed so much and life got in the way and having to be an adult and all that stuff. And I quit for a while, and then I learned about Project 99, and that was exciting. And I gave it a shot, probably a little after Blue came out. And I played on Blue, pretty much what I said here. A few times a year, 2, 3 times a year, I would play for several months at a time. So how does that work out? If it's my loot, but they're gonna grab everything and just tell me if there's a sash. I never understand when I'm in groups like that. They're like, oh, the next sash is yours, but then you have one person who just keeps looting everything. I didn't want the rusty sword. But it just seems baffling to me. Like, what are we doing? Are we really doing alpha? Or are we doing, I get all the loot and I'll just share sashes with you occasionally? I guess that's not a big deal because the only thing I care about is the bronze weapons and sashes. And we're alpha for sashes and rolling on bronze anyway. So I have nothing to complain about, but... And I definitely don't have enough strength to carry rusty and stuff. I'll max out my my weight real fast, so I usually don't loot that. He's got half yellow to go, did I? See, I level faster solo than I do in these bandit groups. Like, way faster. Probably like double speed. But this just gets me enough money to get my spells. Plus, it's more regulated. I just sit here and help every now and then instead of having to actively run around and look for everything. It's a little more chill out. So you had blue characters, VG. You had characters on blue server. Since you said you played it when, or did you mean you started with green? He's got a lot of health. Ah, yeah. So you know the excitement. You know the launch that we got to experience where it's not the first MMO or the first open world game, but it was like there were no resources. I mean, Caster's Realm and a few other websites came out with information a few months into launch, but in the very beginning, you don't know anything for the most part. You don't know the zones, you don't know where the dangers lie. It was all spread by word of mouth, which I thought was cool. I remember the very first time people were like, hey, if you go and hit the core at night, follow the wall. Do not run through the zone. And that was exciting. It was like, really? And from there, it's just... I don't like this group that much. But anyway, that was awesome. It was just cool. Like, people would give you hints and stuff or tips. I miss that because now with every game that comes out, there's a huge arsenal of information already out. Everybody already knows the best path just about. I mean, I was hearing yesterday in chat here, they were talking about the Pegasus cloak and how they only finally figured out recently the exact spawn rate and placeholders and everything on here. I'm hoping that Pantheon, when that releases, has this kind of complexity and stuff. He buffed me. I already had that spell though. I just didn't have it on myself. But I still appreciate him buffing me. I like his hints to Provo here. Like, get up there and he's pop, hail a bandit. It's like he's nudging him. Do your job. I got almost full mana. I think I'm being a little lazy in this group. The thing is, if I run over here and try to help fight, I tend to pull aggro, even though I'm with a warrior and stuff. I don't really know what's going on with that. I try not to cast on it till it has less than half. Man, he really doesn't like the other druid. Wonder what happens if I loot this really fast before he says anything. That'd be funny. I'm not gonna do it right now because it's way out there. I mean, it's my loot anyway. It's an overlay. I made it look like a UI because nostalgia. I did my best. It looks kind of janky, but I like it. I got the target working, as you can see. And I just took elements from P99 UI and used it through OBS to stream the everything in its appropriate spot. That's why it doesn't look perfect. It was about 3 hours of work. But I love it. I wish there was a UI. I wish they let us alter UI on green. Oh no, I agree. Well, that's why I actually have this. I think my volume's set a little high for me. I have this set up to do 4:3 ratio resolution. That's why it's a square instead of widescreen, which would have left the sides black here and here, you know, complete black bars, which, you know, wouldn't be terrible. Most people are playing the game in widescreen, which stretches it a little bit. But I wanted to play it, you know, with it looking where it doesn't cut off the top and stuff. I wanted it to look like it did in 99. Yeah, level to 11. You gonna let me loot my? No, you're not. So yeah, I wanted a 4:3 resolution, and I had no problem with there being black bars, but that's when I had in my head, like, the idea, what if I put the stone UI there? So I took a screenshot. Yeah, we can harmony. Yeah, I took a screenshot. I actually installed the original CD of EverQuest. And you can't log into the server through the original. But you can log into the tutorial. I don't know if you remember that. It was that goofy little tutorial on that island or whatever. And it just teaches you how to talk to people and stuff. And you know, we would play it back then. We would play it when the servers went down because we were such addicts, you know. They would say, oh, EQ servers are going down at 2 a.m. and suddenly everyone's playing a tutorial for a half hour just so they can get their fix. Ooh, cool. Sash. So yeah, I logged into the tutorial, and I took a screenshot of the UI because I wanted it to look good. Most of the screenshots you see on Google are very small images, and to make it scale this large would be a little blurrier and stuff. The game tends to handle that better. Plus, I'm no expert on, editing and stuff, so there's probably a better way than what I did. But yeah, I took a screenshot in the tutorial, and then I edited out like the name of the character that it gives you and stuff, and started adding my own stuff. And the whole time I'm doing it, I'm like, oh man, this is gonna look so bad. It's not gonna look real. But it actually came out pretty good. There's a few things you can clearly see don't fit well because we're trying here to fit the P99 UI into the classic. And the P99, believe it or not, like if you look at your spells, it's kind of a square. That's why if you look at these, you can kind of see how it's squarish fit into an oval spot. And I kind of made the coloring as close as I can to that purplish color so that it wouldn't be too obvious. If I throw my, if I go in here and I throw my group one on, actually I should have had that on anyway. See how it has to have a purple behind it to make it look not so bad. So I end up with what you see there. It's basically two. I actually need to fix that. It's kind of messed up. I hope when Pantheon comes out, it has some throwbacks to this. I want to cast. I'm hoping it's a good game, but I want to be a caster and fizzle, you know? Let's see if I can edit the... I knew that was going to happen. Let's see if I can edit this a little bit. I think that looks a little better. The party thing. Not too bad. So now you can see my party member's health. I didn't even realize I didn't have that going. I guess the positive to having a group of only 3 people is you get sashes and stuff more often. The rotation is slower. Not slower, smaller. I really wanted to make most of these buttons work, but it would have been kind of ridiculous because half of them you don't use very often. I did make the stand sit work. That's why it's lower. It's not full caps because the P99 UI doesn't have it in full caps like Classic Stone did. Poke this bandit in the butt with my hammer. Boom. I didn't even cast on him until half health and I still pulled aggro. I wish they gave warriors more tools to get aggro in the early levels. To be fair, I don't know much about warriors, but I've never played one. But I do know that they could use a few more tools in their arsenal. Oh, hi, Rumus. I was grouped with him yesterday. I think he asked me yesterday if I had, so... Not yet. I wish. I'll sound the shit at you. Sound the shit out of you when I get 14. How about that? I forget which classroom this was. Ranger, okay. I don't think he heard the group. He's off to butcher? Ah, yeah, he's getting a hammer, the one I have. It's a really good hammer. Well, maybe not for warriors and stuff, but it's a good hammer for us pipsqueaks. Oh man, he saw the messenger close by. Fun. You leave that druid alone. Oh. It's my loot, isn't it? I kind of want to see what he says if I just loot real fast. Because it's my loot, and he tries to grab it. He's not going to grab the sash, but he tries to loot whatever's there. I don't even want a bottle of Kalish, but I'll take it. Because he would have taken it. I don't want to... I just want to fuck with him. Since he's a quick looter like that. I don't know what those bottles are for anyway. It's not alcohol. I mean, watch him. He's not taking anything as substance, so I'm not upset. But if you watch him, he'll say it's my loot, and then he'll let me know when there's a sash because it's my loot. But in the meantime, he'll loot everything on the corpses. Ordinarily, I'd give the benefit of doubt. Oh, he's the tank. He's holding aggro. He can loot the rusties and stuff if he wants. But he's not holding the aggro because he's really not able to. It's mostly Provo. Provo's doing the pulling. This druid right here, he's only like a level higher than me. He's doing the pulling and holding the aggro most times. Every now and then, Stillguard gets the aggro, and every now and then I get the aggro. But like I said earlier, I don't want what he's looting anyway. I don't have the weight for it. But I'm full mana, which means I'm not doing a good enough job myself. If I'm always at full mana. Usually I try to keep things in reserves though in case I need to heal and stuff. Poke you in the butt with my hammer. That's a hit song, by the way. Poke you in the butt with my hammer. Oop, not casting. I'm just finishing it. I like how you cast a spell on Bandit's corpse. Is there a sash? Nope. There was a Wandering Bandit too. I guess they didn't see it. I need Carmine. Anonymous. I should have known that. Why do I have aggro? Ow. Fuck you, bandit. It's mine. I'm not gonna take the rusty though, he can have it. But I could have taken that rusty if I wanted, still guard. Coulda. I could have filled up my inventory, and walked back to the city really slow. Like I have something shoved up my butt. But I'm not gonna. Gangrene. I do like that name though. I think he said he's leaving semi-soonish. In which case the group's probably gonna fall apart. Maybe I'll go to North Karana and see what's up there. Like if I can solo pretty good. Or maybe I'll check out that other bandit group again. Yeah, he's leaving when he levels, I think. So many plains pebbles. I don't think they really do anything on Classic. There was all these rumors, having a plains pebble in your bag in one of the main slots would make your food deteriorate slower, like you would consume less. I don't think that's true. And there were a few other rumors about the plains pebbles. Man, I started attacking after all of them and I got aggro. Is this hammer really doing that much damage? Alright, it's all yours, buddy. I literally have to, like, disengage for him to have aggro. I didn't cast or anything, but I will now. I think it's still my loot. No sashes have dropped in a little while. Go on, do your thing. You know you want to. There you go. Is that what it is? I don't think it... Does it serve as a drink? It's not alcohol though, right? I thought I tried drinking it once. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like it's been nighttime a really long time. Oh, cool. 2 bandits. I love this. Which one do we want to fight? I guess we'll fight... well, he switched targets, didn't he? Why don't we attack the one with the least amount of health over there? Huh? They switched targets like twice already. My damage spell does pretty good damage. I'm like a discount wizard. That warrior is not... Like, the bar is barely even moving. Don't be coming to me. You best run. You can have the rusty. Must be next kill. Cool. He's about to level. What level is he again? He's gonna be 12. I don't know what levels warriors get skills. Still me. Nah, why am I on this? Look, the moment I swing, I didn't even hit. I missed. I have aggro. Just me being present. He hates me more than he hates the warrior. That's crazy. Nothing. Boo. Is he gonna leave now? You better let me get my sash. I've been waiting forever. I can probably solo these though. Maybe not the whole camp. Yep, time to peace out. That's what I thought. I knew he was gonna do that. Let's take this last one. This is my sash, right? This is gonna be it. This is the one. We know I haven't got like any experience this whole damn group almost. Less than half a yellow because I was on the edge of leveling when I joined. Ooh, I got it. Cool. Thanks for group, guys. Yeah, that tree ought to be safe for you. Now we gotta dance, show them our moves before we move on. Alright, I think I'll pop into North Karana just for a little bit and see how viable me soloing is at the moment over there. And then maybe we'll get back to Kano's, turn in these sashes, and check out the big bandit group I've been wanting to be a part of forever. You know, the one that didn't answer me at all when I talked to them. That one. So here's a couple more bandits. I can probably take them. Because harmony is a wonderful thing. Uh-oh. Harmony is not a wonderful thing. Alright, let's run. Harmony did not work there at all. And I ran so far away. 'Cause these bandits suck so much, yeah. Ah! Oh my god. Who's this feller? Hello, Castine. I should be close to the zone, I think. I hope that said North Karana or something. Uh-oh, I'm starting to see the bandits. That means they're too close. We gotta do our strafe run. The almighty strafe run that makes you run a little faster than normal. That's another thing that was spread word of mouth in old classic EQ. At first, everyone was like, that's gotta be a crock of shit. And then you tried it and you survived instead of something killing you, and you're like, huh, I guess I'm running like this for now on forever. We're having a trail separation here. I think it's this one. They still following me? Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yeah. See how much distance I put between me and them just from strafe running? Part of me thinks I could take both of them, honestly, especially if I root one. Did I try it? It's gonna hurt. I think I'm near the zone line. I might not be. This might be a mistake. I want your sash. I want all of your sashes. I think I'll be able to take one, but the other one I won't have enough mana for. Because I'm trying to rush it. Kill it. Boo. This is where we sit for a moment in med. We just stare at each other with anger in our eyes. Uh-oh. I don't think I have enough mana for it. We're about equal in health. My damn buff's gotta wear off right now. If I let her get me too low, then I'll run too slow to get away. How much does it take to do grass birds? I don't think I have enough for that. I wish it gave me the number for mana, but it doesn't. I have no idea how much mana I have right now. Ow, that hurt. Or at least it sounded like it hurt. We'll just both miss each other forever. Oh. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh. I'm too damaged. That's why I'm running too slow. I don't think this strafe run is gonna work. I gotta be close to the level though, right? Let me not level the zone. I guess I'm not. This was a mistake. I regret everything. Ow. I definitely regret that. Zone. Oh, happy achievement, guy. You freety. Don't hit me. Miss. Let me run to the zone. It totally was not worth fighting those two. Because whatever I gained from it, there was no sash on the other dude. Whatever I gained from it, I just lost. And I'm all the way here. That's gonna be a long run. Alright. I should have ran a little bit sooner from her before she slowed me down. I even said it. I was like, if she gets me too low, I'm not going to be able to outrun her. It's one of those things where you know the best action, but you choose not to take it for for no actual reason. It didn't help that I lost my skin like wood too and stuff. Alright. How far did that push me down? I feel like I lost almost everything I gained in that group, experience-wise. Nearly everything. I feel pretty much like that group wasn't worth it at all. Like, I barely gained any experience, and I gained about probably 4 or 5 plat worth of sashes. So all the time, 40 minutes or so I spent in the group. Yeah, about 40 minutes or so. I gained about 4 or 5 plat. ISPA wants a port. Ugh. This is where the P99 wiki comes in handy because I think the majority of people playing don't know when you get ports and stuff. This happens more frequent than you think. I get asked for ports a lot. I get asked for style a lot. But that comes later. I think the first port is at 19 or so. I want style too, buddy. I understand your feels. Especially since I died on the far end of West Corona. Somewhere on the far end. Let's hope we can find it. I should have spammed a lock, but I didn't. I could have done that while unconscious too, I think. Commons isn't too well. Let me think. Yeah, Commons is kind of far. He has to run a lot further than me. Do I get ports at 19 for myself and then 24, 29 for others, I think? Maybe 29? So there's really not a lot of people in the game yet that can port reliably. Or at least not port others to many destinations. I know I was nearish. I was on a road. I'm pretty sure I was on the road leading to North Corona. I know it was the road that goes northeast. I'm all nakies, kinda. I can probably, if I invis myself just for safety's sake, I can probably run straight through the center and get there faster. If I hit the zone line, I'll know I went too far. Fizzle, fizzle. And we'll just cut through here. I should probably be looking to level somewhere else kind of soonish. I was thinking of waiting until 14 to do it, but that's before I realized that most of the bandits are blue. Still good money though. Look at that sunset. There's nothing more beautiful than running towards a sunset while trying to retrieve your dead body. I wonder if the Lightstone quests are actually working. They're functioning. I think all quests are back to normal. There's like a world seam. Like they stitch together the textures. But I think following it basically leads me where I want to be, so. Is the seam moving, or am I not running straight? But I kept finding myself zigzagging a little bit. He knows what I'm talking about. Guess I'm pretty much staying straight and narrow now. That's the camp right there, so I still got quite a ways to go. He is extremely faster than me, so he's got Spirit of Wolf on. It's actually going to make it rough when I loot, probably. When I loot my body. I was playing a little bit of music during my stream yesterday. Maybe it was day before yesterday. You know, just a little background music, techno or whatever. And specifically searched out copyright-free music, you know, music that people are offering for free for content creators, or, you know, just so you're not stealing anyone's stuff, you know. And I played it real low, and I double-checked that this stuff was free to use and everything. And I still got a copyright strike for it. There's so many people out there copyright striking stuff that they don't own, I think. But yeah, YouTube said nope, copyright strike, and Twitch muted, I think, the VOD for it. Like, I guess, I don't know, so many streamers play music in the background. And I think they're pulling it from different services. But I know you can't trust things that say copyright free, I guess. Or public domain, because that doesn't work. I think I should be coming up on the path soonish. At least I killed one of those bandits. I feel like it was an even trade. And as much as I would have liked to come out ahead, I can be content that it was an even trade. They killed me, I killed one of them. Almost killed the second one of them too. Not so shabby. Hakeem. Derp. It's a good game, a good solid name there. Derp. Alright, I think I need to cut across or something to get to... I might start zoning soonish. Actually, I have no idea what I'm talking about or where I am, so I could be wrong, but... I don't want to start zoning and have to come back in. I need to get to the plains where the trail is. I think things will really start to pick up once I hit level 14, which will not be today. But maybe within the next week or so. Because I'm slow. And I'm actually playing more than one character. What's up here? Still don't see a trail. I think I need to head this way. Or this way. too far in the mountains right now. Wait, I'm not trying, I guess I am trying to head southeast. So probably over this way. And we'll hope I didn't, pass up my body yet. I don't know if I passed through any mountains. This trail just ends. So I'm not even sure this is the right one. I think that's the right one right there. It's also possible I was running down the wrong one earlier, though. Hello, brown bear. Let's see. That is my corpse right there. Just happened to see it. Woohoo. So I guess I was not very close after all to the zone at all. If I had been more familiar with the area and knew I wasn't close to the zone, this needs to be used. If I'd known I had not been close to the zone, I probably wouldn't have tried to fight the other bandit. And why are bags so loud? Alright. This is where we're going, right? Let's get an idea how much further I would have had to run in order to make it. Yeah. Already I could tell you there was no chance. Yeah, zone's over here. Like right around here. So we'll go to Gypsy Camp area. Try not to die from griffins and stuff. Maybe solo a whole bunch of wisp and beetles and spiders and shit like that. Probably get back that experience I lost fairly quickly over there. And if it doesn't work out, you know, or if it does, I'll still end up porting back to Kanos at some point, turning in those sashes, and maybe checking the bandit camp on the hill. See how that is. Once I get Sao, we're going to get into kiting territory, because I already have Snare. And that's when the game changes a little bit. A little bit of improvement. Man, that beetle's still red. Why is everything so red? Yeah, it's a moderate improvement. I really want to go to EverQuest and take on the mammoths. I forget what level they are, but I did that for a while on my Druid on Blue server, and I actually enjoyed it, you know? It was dark and no one was around, but nonetheless, it was a pretty steady experience, not a whole lot of stuff to get in my way. And I would just snare I think I had DOTs at the time. I don't have any good DOTs yet. I think I had 2 of them at the time. So maybe I'm thinking of like the 20s. So maybe I have a long way to go before I can do that. That's a blue wisp. I'll take that. We want as many light stones as possible. I don't see anything around that's going to fuck me up. I'm so glad. Where'd the wisp go? Huh? Maybe that was a bug. Huh. And the wisp was already really far away. But anyway, I'm so glad we don't have that event with the little disease spiders or whatever it was that comes. That's such a rough event. Alright, that wisp vanished. So we'll come over here. There's usually like 50 wisps surrounding the gypsies. Some of them will be too high for me probably. And then we have this griffin, and we have a few rough enemies that pass right through the camp. Look, there's 2 griffins on my screen right now. Griffon and Griffin, or Griffin, or which one is that? Griffin. I don't know how you pronounce them. Then this NPC always has a wisp there with her. Makes me wonder if that's an NPC wisp I can't fight. It's like literally always there. I don't want to attack it because, yeah, it's indifferent. Maybe they're all indifferent, I don't remember. But I don't want to attack it because it's always next to her, and I have a feeling it's going to end bad. Maybe it's like a pet for her or something that they just didn't give a different name to. Oh, hi. That's a Griffon. Griffon. Why you gotta be flying towards me? So all these are blue. That's not bad. This is a good time. There's a hill giant over there. Man, I'm surrounded by assholes. You'd think I'd be a bathroom or something. Let's go. It's you and me and that griffin over there. That's it. Just us. Together forever. I'm gonna take your lightstone right out of you. I'm gonna rip it right out of you. I'm gonna hand it to those gypsies over there. They have a bucket full of lightstones. Ow. They do hit like a truck though, Wisp. And I didn't buff myself for anything. I could get myself bound here, but I kind of want to stay bound in Kanos for now. Even though I'll have to make this giant run if I die. Alright, I'm just gonna kill you. Get him. Woo! First one's a grater. Awesome! I might keep that for myself just for the light. Oh man, why are you still there? That hurt. There's no super safe place to go either. Let's see, can I hide? He's indifferent now. What about Mr. Griffin over there? Is he indifferent? Yep, cool. You have to check when you do hide because it doesn't always make you really invisible. Sometimes you go hide and you vanish on your screen, but everything still sees you, and then you'll die. So I gotta med up a little bit, then I'm gonna buff myself just a little. And then we will kill more Wisp. Can you see through invis? I always have to check everything in this game. Nope, and you're green. So I don't care about your existence. You can keep moving on. I noticed that whenever I sit in this game, though, some creature, some mob of some kind, just beelines it straight for me. Look, and just happens to stop next to me. Always happens. That's why I gotta hide sometimes when I'm in dangerous spots like this. Hi. I'm so impatient too. Always like, I can get up now before I'm even full. Maybe I'll do that. Let's be impatient. Alright, anything around that's gonna punch me? Nope, cool. Let's buff myself. What do you think of me? You like me? You can do hide with people that like you too, because they'll go from whatever they're positive to indifferent. See, he still looks at me the same way, so that means hide did not work. It was a liar. So we gotta try it again. Yep, still did not work. I wish the game told you you failed to hide. See, now it works. He's indifferent. I guess I can't fault the game. I am hiding in an open area. I'm not even in a bush or anything. I deserve to be seen. Sometimes I've had it where by the time I get hide to work successfully, I can get up. I've been there so long trying to make it work that I'm now able to get up and like, all right, med's over. Who's coming around me right now? Hi. This is why you hide. Because we have Mr. Jerkface behind me. I'm going to look up Lightstones. I don't remember which one of these gypsies to turn them into and whether or not you have to turn in 4 at a time or 1 at a time or anything. Not yet available in green is what the wiki says. Well, shit. It wasn't added until Plane of Fear launched. So probably next January it'll be on green. That sucks. You can turn them into, greater Lightstones. You could turn into someone in South Kinos, it says. I don't know if that's really in the game. Let me look at Lightstones again, regular, because I'm sure I'll be getting a bunch of them. Yeah, I can't do anything with regular Lightstones, but with greater, I could turn it into... Let's have a look-see. East. Oh, it does say East Freeport. I'm not going to Freeport. Nah, you gotta combine 3 items and all that stuff. That's too much work for me. We're not doing that. Alright. Is it safe? Hi. Alright. You're not gonna mess with me, are you, Wolf? No, you like me. You know why you like me? Because I'm an upstanding young fellow. Alright, VG, thanks for stopping by. Have a good dinner. I will be here for a little while longer, trying to survive. You're gonna ask me for sow or something, aren't you? Howdy. I don't have no sow, mister. Or ports. Don't have those either. Oh. Gotta watch that fucking griffin. Wisps really do hit hard for their tiny size. Don't miss. Oh, I killed it. I didn't miss. But you gave me nothing. Alright, what do you want? What you want? What you want, failure? Thought you need mine. Nope. Thank you, though. So I was completely wrong about this fella. He was trying to be helpful. What you need? You want a buff? You got a buff. Maybe. I don't know what level you are or what class you are. There you go. Actually, bind wouldn't be a terrible idea here, but... because I know I'm gonna make some sort of mistake and get myself killed. But we'll hold off for now. Yeah. Hide worked right away. We like when that happens. And they're blue, but you kind of have to sit and rest after every fight. They're actually not given too great experience, but not terrible either. And by the way, Shift T is how you make this little title screen come up and lets you rotate the camera to look around yourself while you're sitting. It's a good way to watch your ass. Shift and T. Because there's this other jerk over here coming right up on me. Flying, flapping his wings, thinking he has a right to be in my area. Breathing my air. Using my air to propel himself up in the air? I don't think so. Probably these beetles would be better to kill for me for experience. But I kind of want to take out a few more wisp. Show them who's boss. Plus, I'm used to being a short little halfling, and at least with these wisp, I'm pretty tall. They look at me and they say, look at that tall guy. Makes me feel good. Look at him running. He's running from the tallest warrior he ever fought. Sure, I don't feel like chasing you. Boo. Gotta check how much the stones sell for. Are you still hanging out on camp? Why isn't the griffin ever attacking any of the gypsies? None of these creatures that meander through camp ever attack gypsies. It's just not fair. 9 gold, and what do you sell for? 4 gold? 4 plat? I'm gonna sell a regular lightstone. I would like to know if a greater lightstone gives any more light than a regular lightstone. I don't know the answer to that one. Ooh, beetles are red to me. Well, that one's white, but I still can't take it probably. Let's see. Hide. Didn't work. Come on. Yeah. Stretch. Gotta stretch when playing this game. Gotta stay limber. Gotta drink my water. Hydrate myself. Running around smacking things with a hammer. We'll do that to you. Thanks a lot, Bear. I'm sitting here. Ah. Alright. Let's see. Ah, I hit sneak by mistake. No sneak. Alright, let's see what we got here besides a bunch of griffins. And a bard. it might be that these stones, if I consistently get them and sell them, they might give me more money than the bandits. I guess the problem is that they just don't consistently drop. Especially greater light stones. And I don't see any wisp anywhere. Oh, I lied. This one right over here behind everything that's in my way. Yeah, thanks. Dying right in my view. Like the game was trying real hard to make me not be able to click on this wisp. Boom. I ain't afraid of you. You're just a willow thing. Man, they hit hard. By comparison, well, I hit it for 24 once, but and 18 just I guess I hit hard too. I'm kind of a big deal. Back him. Hammer time. Woohoo! That was nice. Now we gotta sit our ass down. And hide did not work. Still did not work. Woo! The little things in life. Med for a little bit. This is a really good game to be like doing something else while you play or whatever. I used to play it a little bit in college and study at the same time, or high school when doing reports. If you play a caster and stuff. Well, really, I guess if you play anybody, you need to stop and med and rest. Maybe binge watch Twitch or Netflix. I have like all sorts of games associated in my head with like shows and stuff. Like anytime I see The Office, which is a show, I love this show. It makes me think of Minecraft because I played Minecraft and binge watched The Office at the same time. EverQuest makes me think a little bit about Pokemon. It's not much because I didn't really do the two at the same time, but I did them around the same time. Because when Pokemon, the show, came out over here in America, I was in high school. And probably what people would consider a little bit on the older end for it, but it's one of those things where Pokemon, you can enjoy it at any age, you know? And I remember getting the game and for Game Boy, and then a year or so later, EverQuest came out, and going to a friend's house, he had EverQuest, and playing it all night on this weekend, not a school night. Playing it all night, sleeping over, but not really sleeping, just playing the game, like going without sleep, like 16 hours straight or something in the game. And then in the morning, his parents coming in with like sausage biscuits from McDonald's, and we'd eat like sausage biscuits or a big breakfast, you know, nice nutritional value meal like that, and watch Pokemon on TV. And it was like this tradition. Spend all night playing EverQuest, eat sausage biscuits or McDonald's, and watch Pokemon. You are a tough wisp, aren't you? You are hurting bad. I'm going to chain cast your ass down. And hope you don't kill me in the process. I'm going to heal myself a little bit. What you think about that, Wisp? You thought you were big shit. Another game we did that little routine with of stay all night and then eat McDonald's and watch Pokemon was StarCraft Brood War, and original StarCraft as well. And that was a blast as well. And later on, Warcraft 3. Games have gotten, I guess, better. I mean, they're more cinematic, the graphics look nice, they're getting more creative, there's more uniqueness and stuff. But at the same time, I guess the era that, your childhood and your, young adulthood, like the gaming in that time just had so much more impact, I feel, for me. What's my experience at? We got a little more than half a bubble since coming to North Corona. But I made about 4-ish plat, 5 plat, being here, or I'm going to when I sell this other stone. I'm gonna look up right now while I med. Does greater light stones provide more light than light stones? Is there any reason for me to keep a greater rather than just having a light stone in my inventory? Okay, brightness. Let's see. The brightest thing in the game looks to be a large lantern. But it has to be equipped. And then comes a greater light stone, which is tied with a flameless lantern. Yeah, this is double the brightness of a regular light stone. Okay. I guess I'm keeping the greater then. I would have preferred to read that it didn't matter, because then I could have sold it for 4 plat. But yeah, I'll keep the greater light stone in my inventory, since my character can't see shit at night. And what's this? That's the other greater light stone, so I could sell that one. And then I have milk, because milk is delicious, even though I'm lactose tolerant in real life. I can virtually drink milk and I'll be fine. I'm living vicariously through my druid. Although in the fantasy world of North, you'd probably have a cure lactose intolerance spell you'd have to cast on yourself. These are the things I think about. Let's heal myself. And then we're gonna go punch that light. That wisp with a magical punch to the face. Or any wisp. Alright, that's good. Come here. Oh, you're white. We're not punching you. We're punching this one over here. He's running though, isn't he? Are you also? Well, I'm only fighting blue ones because I'm having enough trouble just with the blue ones. We're gonna let those be. Let's see, what else we got here? There's a whisper way out there. Yeah, we can punch him in the face. You're gonna attack me, aren't you? You better fuck right off. I'm just gonna take off running with this wisp, I think. Probably on the way back to the camp, the gypsy camp, I'll see like 5 more wisp. All right. Let's hope that lion does not get on my ass. I'm pretty sure Wisp are social too, so I gotta make sure I don't get too close to another one. Fucking trees in my way. Alright, this is a good spot. Oh. Oh. I'll hit you eventually. There we go. I think chain casting on him really is the way to beat him at my level. I was trying to see if it was more mana efficient for me to just fight with the hammer for a little while, but I don't think that's working out. That's a no-no. They hurt me too much. Woohoo. Hide. Yeah. I love when it works right away. It's a good thing about halflings and a few others. Isn't it dark? Dark elf also gets hide and sneak or something. I used to know all these things, and now I just forget, and I have like these little fragments that I pop in, and I'm like, I think this is how it works. I would group with my friend, but he's on the other side of the world, and I don't feel like running over there. Go away, Griffin. I don't have time for your shit. Whew. I saw that it was Grimfeather, and I was like, oh crap, I haven't tested to see if he sees through hide. Thank God he doesn't. Oh yeah, why don't you just stop there? I love you. You're wonderful. Just hang out here for a little while. I know, why don't you just linger in this area? Loiter like it's not illegal. What about you, lioness? Wispy. I see a wispy. It's one of the white ones, though. We don't want that one. Alright. I think it's time I sit up, heal myself a little bit, and find something to fight. What about that wisp over there? That's a blue one. I just gotta dodge this white one with it. Fairly certain they're social. And I don't need two wisp on me. I'm also gonna watch for Grimfeather in case he comes back in this direction. Come on, Wisp. Show me what you got. Show me your moves. think after this one I'll head back to Kanos. Port there. Turn in the sashes. And maybe call it a stream. Because I still have other things to do today. And I know this can't be terribly exciting to watch over and over. I will kill you, Wisp. I might be on tonight with friends, streaming AQ. We'll see. Just depends on their schedule, really. Alright, I'm just gonna cast on you. You suck. I don't like you. Might as well get that. Alright, let's see. Do I have any form of gate on my bar? Nope, gotta put it there. Dun, 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 dun. Please don't become unstable and collapse. That tends to happen to me. Alright. I tend to invis myself before I go deep in there because there's some people that don't like me and I never know who, so I just invis myself just to be safe. It could be that I can run through all of Kanos and Freeport without anyone touching me now. Maybe I've built up enough faction. But I'm not willing to risk it right now. Not when I can just simply invis myself. Boom. That did not work at all. Let's try it again. That guard just fell through the ground for a moment. There we go. Alright, so you'll get to see who to turn the sashes into. And I'm probably going to take the most roundabout, stupid way to get there because I only know the one way. I have a tendency to get lost sometimes in these cities. There's not a whole lot of logic to the way they're constructed. I think maybe they should have mirrored like realism to an extent, you know? That people in these times probably would have had like a courtyard or central kind of, you know, fairground or something. Although I guess they are kind of realistic, like there's usually some sort of like wealthy district and slums. I think it's this way. I think I can go over here. Is it back here? I don't remember where I'm going anymore. Yeah, it's this fella right here. Chest guard Sidwin, whatever his name is. He's the one with a pocket full of sashes. And he gives you those things. Bronzes and experience. And a little bit of money. And I don't know who's a greedy merchant and who isn't. How about you? You want to buy some stuff? 3 plat for that one, 1 plat for that. Not too bad. I gotta go to the bank. Let's see. I'm gonna invis myself again because I'm neurotic. Where's the bank at? It's not here. This is the fish ale and stuff. Oh, I know where the bank is. He's neurotic. N-E-U-R-O-T-I-C. Neurotic. Like halfway through, I started questioning my spelling. Let's see. Nope. Sorry, yeah. To cross this little bridgey. There's a car outside revving his engine because he thinks he's a badass. It's like one of the most insecure things to do. You gotta show everybody how noisy you can make your car. I got about 17 plat today. That's not bad at all. I'm getting to the point where I can probably get all my spells at 14, maybe. Well, I still got some. You scared the shit out of me. See, she's apprehensive. She's one of the jerks, I think, that kills my other characters. Maybe I should just take a stroll through the city at one point and see if anybody attacks me. Most of them like me now. Except, I know that the corrupt guards hate my ass. I've given them plenty of reason to hate me. Ooh, that scared the crap out of me. I have forage set to auto forage. What about you? There's someone that doesn't like me. I just don't remember. Guess it's not these people. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna end the stream. It's only been a couple hours, but I do kind of split shifts. I stream for a couple hours solo, and then I later in the night I group with friends and sometimes stream on this character, some on a different character. And so I'll probably be back on tonight, but I might not. If not, I'll be on most likely tomorrow. So thanks for stopping by, hanging out. Thanks for the follows. And for watching my character die. It's like every stream I end, I'm like, you had to watch me die today. And every day I can say that because I keep making mistakes or overestimating my abilities. But we made a little bit of progress. We made, how much gold did I say? Or platinum, I mean? 17 platinum we made today, and we made about a bubble of experience. Tiny bit over a bubble, maybe. Yellow bubble. That's not bad for under 2 hours. So yeah, I'll either see you guys later or tomorrow or some point. Who knows? See ya.